What happens to the human body in space? Spending long periods in space, like the 9 months experienced by some astronauts, has significant effects on the human body. Here's a breakdown of what happens. Muscle atrophy and microgravity. Muscles don't need to work against gravity, leading to disuse atrophy. Astronauts can lose 20–30% of their muscle mass, especially in the legs, back, and neck. Daily exercise helps, but muscle loss remains a challenge. 2. Bone density loss. Without gravity, bones break down faster than they can rebuild. Astronauts lose 1–2% of bone density per month, particularly in weight-bearing bones like the femur and spine. This increases the risk of fractures and osteoporosis-like conditions. 3. Fluid redistribution. In space, bodily fluids shift upward, causing facial puffiness, sinus congestion, and increased intracranial pressure. This can lead to vision changes, while legs become thinner due to reduced fluid volume. 4. Cardiovascular changes. The heart doesn't need to work as hard in microgravity, leading to a reduction in cardiac muscle mass and output. Astronauts may experience orthostatic intolerance, difficulty standing upright, upon returning to Earth. 5. Immune system. Dysregulation. Microgravity and stress weaken the immune system, making astronauts more susceptible to infections. Latent viruses, like herpes, can reactivate, and chronic inflammation is common. 6. Radiation exposure. Space lacks Earth's protective atmosphere, exposing astronauts to cosmic rays and solar radiation. This increases the risk of DNA damage, cancer, and accelerated aging. 7. Psychological effects. Isolation, confinement, and stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbances. Mental health support, like virtual reality and communication with loved ones, is crucial. 8. Sensory and vestibular changes. Microgravity disrupts the vestibular system, causing space motion sickness and difficulty with balance and coordination upon returning to Earth. 9. Metabolic and nutritional changes. Altered diets and reduced physical activity can lead to changes in metabolism, insulin resistance, and nutrient deficiencies, such as vitamin D, due to lack of sunlight. 10. Long-term health risks. Cumulative effects of microgravity and radiation increase the risk of cancer, cardiovascular issues, and persistent musculoskeletal problems. Countermeasures to mitigate these effects. Astronauts exercise for 2 hours daily using resistance equipment. Follow tailored diets to meet nutritional needs. Use advanced radiation shielding. Rely on psychological support and medical monitoring. Conclusion: long-term spaceflight poses significant challenges to the human body, from muscle and bone loss to immune dysfunction and radiation exposure. While countermeasures help, ongoing research is critical for future missions to Mars and beyond.